Alright. Man. Stream number what? 61 now? Pretty good. So let me just copy the link address. There we go. I know that in the background, it's just somebody dying. H. Hello. Mets. You may notice I'm a little bit, well, pretty sick. And... fuck. But yeah, I let's see. If you're going to voice chat, do it somewhere I can join. Okay, hello Peter, hello Anton. Stream starting soon. Soon. Yeah, give me a moment. Hang on, I'm just sharing stuff right now. Also, if you're going to VC, do it somewhere I can join during stream. Let me do it. Let me hang on. Yeah, I'm just quickly adding somebody to this. Hello, Melisma. Edit category, permissions, everyone. Create channel. Good, I haven't removed that.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know if you can even hear me or not.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Your voice sounds really dead.
I mean, I just woke up in the morning, just earlier this morning, and like I have been incredibly like fucked up. My throat is completely fucked. I think it might have to do with last night where we were just screaming over golfing with friends. It may have to do with that. Yeah.
I still got the video.
Oh god, you had the recording. Oh boy. I want to see how far we can push that. But whatever. And Anton is joined. Hello.
What up, YouTube?
Yes. Let me. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Let me share my screen for you guys so you can see it at least. There we
I
go.
hope my mic doesn't stop working.
Oh god, it's like last time, isn't it? Oh god, I remember that. Wait, try it. Speak. Oh god.
That's so weird that it does that.
That's so weird though, yeah. Do you think you can like maybe connect? I guess you can just watch the stream though. That's gonna be a bit.
I'll be like after, you know, like delayed.
Yeah, maybe delayed a few seconds. I mean, you could technically, like, if you have like a phone or something next to you, you can.
Dude, I'll do that.
You can probably just connect to
Alexander,
the voice
hvis du skal
chat.
spille musikk, så må du gjøre det, for nå bruker jeg mobilen til noe annet. To inform, I was playing music, so I had to inform my roommate about the situation.
Got it. Got it.
Be right back.
Okay, Simon Campling. Do you ever put notes for yourself in the track when you're trying to sing to the music? No, not exactly, but I do like mark down exact like where I want something to go. So yeah. Let's see. Hey, Brody. Wow, a lot of people wanted to join today. Interesting.
Well, it's Saturday.
It's almost Valentine's. Or is it Valentine's?
Is that why people are here? I hope not.
Is it Valentine's?
It's not. It's not.
When is Valentine's?
In, 6 days. It's the 14th, right?
The 14th.
Someone.
So Friday.
No, it's the
okay.
14th for sure.
Okay, time to do it. Oh my god. All right, time to prepare up a trap for Luna. Oh god. Fuck. Oh god. All right.
Not sure about that reaction. Shouldn't it be something beautiful, something that you'd want to do? I don't know.
I'm getting yes, of course, but I'm very anxious at the same time.
Oh, because expectations. Right?
Expectations and also deadlines. I had like a lot of deadlines. I had a lot of deadlines for tracks, so.
I want to ask you about deadlines, but I have to relocate for now, and I'll be right back.
All right, sure.
Why does Deadline sound like a good track name?
That would actually be really cool, though.
I just realized I don't actually have to leave because I'm using my phone now.
Bruh.
So, deadlines for what? Deadlines you set for yourself, or
Deadlines I set for myself. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got.
I set way too many deadlines. That's the only problem.
Well, that means you're being productive. I can only assume.
I is big productive, and if I don't make the deadline, I become depresso.
Dude, I'm so bad at setting deadlines for my projects, but I don't know. I think it's just because I enjoy working on them.
That's fair. I think the first time I ever actually set a deadline to a track, I finished it in a week. But when I say I finished it in a week, I say as in I procrastinated the first 6 days, and then the final day I finished the entire track.
Well, I'm sure like a lot of people here, probably like knowing the type of people that hang out in the community, I'm sure some have seen the TED Talk about the mind of the procrastinator. And
oh yeah, I've seen it. Oh my god, I've seen that one. It's so true though. It's so true.
Like
Monkey panic monster in you.
The monkey.
Okay, so I actually did set a deadline for Line Rider Picnic, and I wanted to finish it in 2019. But what makes the procrastination TED Talk so true is that he talks about like you have to procrastinators, they sit with the idea for a long time and they like have it churning in the back of their mind, and then suddenly when they realize it's time to do it, they have all these ideas built up. And I tell people that I made Line Rider Picnic in 3 days because I made 90% of it during that period. But actually, I made the intro, and then I worked on the second part, and then I gave up, and then I just thought about the track while listening to the song for like a month.
You do the same thing? Oh, where you basically just listen to the song for like ages until you suddenly realize like, oh shit, I need to actually be productive.
You get like a really good idea for it, and you're like, oh, nice.
Yes, and then just completely finishes it in the matter of moments. That's literally what happened with Coyote. The reason why I showed in the beginning, like the beginning there, I said I mentioned the planning process, but then the production, the actual time of the project to begin didn't happen until months later, because I could only like dream about Coyote as being this awesome animation track. And I never pulled it off until like I was just like, you know what, I gotta fucking do it. Jesus fucking Christ, just work on it, goddammit, and I did. And it probably should.
Coyote
and you know what?
Is underrated. I'm gonna say it.
Thank you. I was thinking that like it was probably gonna take at least a year, and I didn't think it was going to be finished before summer. Here's the thing: the one driving force about it was that I had summer vacation coming. Like I was going to Japan, and I was just like, shit, I had to get this done before summer vacations. So I was just dead.
When did you go to Japan?
Last August. And yes, I met Shotoku.
You met Shotoku and you went there last August.
Yes.
Holy shit, we were so close to meeting in Japan then. Because I was there the month before.
Bruh!
Wow.
Wait, didn't you meet Shotoku though?
No, I didn't meet Shotoku.
Aww.
Well, I mean, oh, that was loud. How do I stop that from being so loud?
Hang on, lower the volume, sorry. Is that better?
That's still, like, unbearably loud. Let me see.
Oh, you know what? I think it's because my mic is not close enough. Here we go. This is a little bit better.
If you do that, and then
you lower your volume.
Okay, try now. Is this a minor collab?
Maybe. And it may or may not be in Terrabank 6.
In Terrabank 6. Is Minor gonna be a part of it?
Yes.
Oh!
He's made a return. The boy has made a return. And
made this part.
Huh? Oh, I did.
This is actually pretty well paced.
Yeah, he started to improve, I gotta say.
It's building up. Yeah, Miner's doing a lot of things right here.
My part.
Nice.
Bye. Just that. It looks like a nice and casual Cramiel this way, but nah. This isn't terrible. Gotta make it very confusing. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make it look like there's a fling here that comes up, but instead of actually flinging over there, it flings up.
Dude, I love those psych moments.
I mean, it's in Terabang. That's the whole point.
I got so mad because like there was this one part in one of the that's a really clever way of like making gradual, and then you're gonna move them individually.
Yep.
That's so smart. Yeah, I remember I had this one part where I basically made a fake
you know what,
Cramiel stack.
You know, I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Why am I doing this? Just
What do you mean? Just make the actual fling.
make the actual fling, make it authentic, and then do weird shit.
Dude, you can make flings look. Dude, you can make them so easy and just have them real looking.
Fine.
Just use long lines. If you use long lines, people are gonna be like, "Yeah, I see what's coming."
Nope.
Yeah, and then just
Just nope.
No, we don't.
No,
this
you
would
really
be
don't.
a nose fling, right? So then just maybe even
Or a
I
string
don't even
fling.
know. You make really yeah, like an ASDF.
Yeah,
Make
make an
really
ASDF
clean.
like that.
Yeah.
I make. Oh yeah, I do make really clean ones. So, um, so like that ish.
Haha, psych.
Actually, no. The first one has to be smaller. The first few have to be small, and then make.
Oh, that's right. Cause, I mean, imagine if you had the power to like have them big right off the bat. That
Oh,
would
you
be,
can. You can with scenery lines.
Yeah, I know, but like the amount of control you'd have to like make it go into perfectly balanced mode right away. 2 seconds, my.
didn't Chuggers do something like that?
Oh shit. Food is finished. I'll be right back.
All right, sure. You know, I need to. What I have to do here is that I think I have to. Yeah, I gotta ping him up a lot more. So. So there. No, actually, better idea. There you go. Now it looks like an actual rotation or something like that. Let's sing. Oh god. Yes, I am paying attention to chat. I have no idea how I do this. Oh my god, stop, stop. I swear, Clarence, I swear. Nobody can hear you. more demonic screaming. Have a powerful fling swapping types ever beat thing. Ever beat thing? Nah, that's that's too big. That's what is to be expected. We need an interrobang, so let's go for something that isn't expected. Like a butt ASDF. Perfect. I just woke up sleepy. Hey, John. God, that's an awful freaking fling. Hello?
Hey,
Heyo. He back.
I'm back with fish burgers. I'm blessed.
And fish burgers. I'm here just trying to frickin' make a butt fling. Or butt chain, whatever it's called. The cursed fling, that's what I'm saying.
It's not old blue though. Why not?
Because then I can push the butt out so it looks really unnatural.
Oh, you're using triple X lines or more?
Huh? 20x lines. Like super powerful acceleration lines so it looks normal looking.
I see.
Actually no, what if I do it from below, like this?
Well, see which way the butt dies in, right?
Okay, so invert.
Forward. Oh, just invert it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
it.
should be good.
Fuck
you
yeah.
can make that so strong for such a long time.
Well, not quite, not quite. You'd have to deal.
Oh, that's just because it's accelerating too much.
No,
Maybe
it's
less and
it's
make it
because
stronger.
it's because of that problem. It's this problem.
Yeah, but like, see what kills him.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. So I guess 15. No, 10.
You might actually have to stack it upwards if you want to make it stronger. I don't know.
Wait, what if I just turn this to 10? What if I just turn this to 10, and then I can increase the power later? Oh shit! Ooh, I think we got it. I think we got something. That's nice. There you go.
Oh, the rotation is gonna be weird. But
Yeah, it's gonna be a really weird rotation.
See if it sinks. But honestly, I really like those strange rotation.
This is gonna be the wonkiest. This is gonna be like the wonkiest chain, and that's great.
No, it's gonna be a really, really good a barrel roll. What do you call those when you like?
Alien run roll. No, just kidding.
But you know when you like turn them around gradually, it's gonna be a really clean one of those because the butt.
Like a gradual spin. Hang on. Yeah, give me a second. I need to close the door.
Okay. I don't remember what they're called, but like, you know.
There we go.
In Blackheart, right?
Wait, what? Sorry.
In Blackheart, Sheldon started rotating Bosch at like at a consistent rate instead of just the fastest possible.
Oh yeah, Shiny does something very similar to that as well.
Yeah, and that's
also there's no way in hell is this consistently slow.
No, do you think it's gonna balance out though?
Yeah, probably. It's probably gonna balance out like here because it needs to be in its most stable position like this. Okay,
Yeah,
hang on. I need to catch up with chat. Sorry. Hello Sleepy. Hello Sleepy. I'm Dad. Hi Sleepy. I'm Dad. Just make an alt butt fling. Nevs. Hello every nam. The Matt's fault. Not an ASDF, but just an alt. KDG. Fish burger. Joshua Osnes. Hi, I'm from Argentina. Hello. Wow, it's really remarkable to see people from like so many different countries. But mostly from I think most people are Portuguese,
US,
or what was the other one? Mostly Portuguese. Most people are Portuguese, which is surprising.
well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I haven't seen that many from other places. I haven't seen a single person from oh, Brody, you're from Ireland? Oh, cool. That's interesting. But yeah, like I've seen a lot of random different people that are just from Portuguese speaking countries. I think there's a couple Japanese slash Korean people in the chat. Though still not 100% sure. Oh my god, that butt.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want. Just make it go in the other
Oh wait,
direction.
oops, sorry. Yeah.
Alright,
I did that the wrong way. Dude, that is so cursed though. That's so cursed.
No. This is beautiful. This is really good.
It's no. It's beautiful, but also really cursed because the acceleration line is pointed this way, but we're accelerating.
Yeah, I know. But that's because the butt is fucking freaked up. Do you remember the blue XY track I haven't released with the insane butt pull?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I remember.
This is that. This
is literally that.
Using red lines. This is the trick.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck is happening with that?
Dude, least angle. You want the least possible angle, or you risk getting the tail in there.
Oh wait. Oh, hang on. So we should look for a specific position to check for on the first iteration or something like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's clever actually.
I think that's how I made a lot of my what is it? That's how I made really smooth string chains in the past.
Oh, I see.
I besides
Yeah, because those can be really like they can really like go back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't necessarily hit that point of stability with that some like I think hands are like the perfect like stable in terms of like you can get really stable and circular
and nose as well.
And nose as well, but nose actually just in some directions, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess hands are actually the best, but then again, the problem is that oh, I think I know why actually. I think the reason why the hands are probably the best to make circular chains is because it actually still technically has friction. Hands have friction.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, the fling for like a nose which doesn't have friction, it would just gradually spiral outwards. But then for hands, it slows down, so it curls in faster. But then it slows down, so it actually curls out farther. But then afterwards, it speeds up when it goes this way, so it actually curls back around in a circle, essentially, or near a circle.
Yeah, because yeah. And I mean, I think I like hands because they're really far away from the rest of the body, which makes them like just easy to work with. But it's just because it works in a lot of angles doesn't necessarily mean it's like better. You know, all the contact points are pretty different.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh god, this is gonna accelerate the rider. Yes, I like me some acceleration in the wrong direction.
What's the strength? Yeah, because like
this is 10. This is 10 going this way.
Yeah.
But his ass is going up this way, so he's actually speeding up. He's just accelerated a little bit. No, I'm gonna keep this because it's way too hilarious to not keep.
What is he gaining speed despite gravity as well?
Despite gravity as well, yeah. See, like his speed here is 91. This is now 92.98. It's not much of an acceleration increase, but it's still an acceleration increase.
If it like decreased but slowly, I'd love to see like the apex of this curve. You know, like some weird things would happen there.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I think he's starting to rotate a little bit more than I'm hoping. Actually, no, this might be perfect, because then he actually does a slow spin then, wouldn't he? I don't know.
see how it works with the sync, because
Oh yeah.
that's actually really. Oh, you can rotate him slowly into the next trick, because there's.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's such a good idea. Oh my god, yes. Yes, that's such a good idea, though.
Oh, because you keep the like the visual state.
Oh my god, it actually changes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on. Where's this one going? Okay, this one needs to be increased just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I saw that working like right away when you did that a little bit. Okay, so how much rotation and what's the next trick? I'm thinking like, dude.
I know exactly what we're going for. I know exactly what we're going for.
I mean, you can
And it's stupid.
You can continue the.
No, I got a better idea.
Shoulder.
No,
or are you doing the
no, hang on.
manual?
No, I'm gonna do this, do this, do this.
Oh. But you aren't gonna be able to negate the rotation here, are you? It's gonna.
Oh no! Here's the thing. I've already made one like this before in Sinner.
Oh, you're gonna stretch him. You're gonna.
I made one like this in Sinner.
Are you kidding? Sinner?
Yeah, I made one in
Watch
Sinner.
that again.
You have to watch it again, my dude. You know what? I can just share you it. I can just show you it. This needs to be 40.
Oh, sure. I love talking about tracks.
A track talk on a live stream, TM. Just join Hotman's. TM.
Well,
There you
he's
go.
Not here, so what
Damn.
do I
Oof. Make your own.
do? Wait, did you just put Sinner on the stream?
Huh?
Wait, no, I misunderstood you.
No, I'm gonna show you on stream. Hang on, just let me finish this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this needs to be increased to 60.
Does this stop rotating with the music though?
Yes. All right, see ya, Brody.
Later,
Okay.
Brody.
All right, let's see, 60. Oh God, what's that?
Multi-line it back to where it lives and just make it stronger, right? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the holy shit, the shoulder action. It literally fits perfectly. It fits so fucking perfectly. It's unbelievable.
Are you gonna make more lines than like more gravity wells to make it stronger? And, like,
No,
actually-
no, I'm just changing it so it actually just becomes vertical like that.
Always gonna stick in that position.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get him to stick in that position. Oh, sorry. I have my mic on top of a tissue box.
Okay. I'm not gonna.
What?
More questions, Your Honor. Let's see.
Sometimes my methods are a bit awkwardly shabby. Hang on, let me go to the.
Congrats on a 5th Patreon.
Oh yeah, thank you. Also the 1 million views. Because holy shit, we
views are way more shallow than people actually like wanting to support you. Like
yeah, that's true. But still, it's kind of surprisingly like it's surprising to see a number that huge just in general.
Oh yeah, that's
like 1 million is wow. 1 million subs is like would be genuinely remarkable, but 1 million views is already a pretty significant milestone to me.
Oh, and rightfully so.
Let's see. There we go.
Oh, yeah, the end in Sinner. I think that like.
Oh yeah. You know what? Hang on.
Like I just said that to you, how good it was?
Yeah, he sent me that. That was hilarious. That was awesome. Here we go, Sinner. Let me just pause the music. Let's speed this shit up. Speed up, speed forward. Oh yeah, this is still one of my most favorite parts, just because how simple the idea is. It's like it's not only synced to the music, it's synced to the concept of what the music is about. Let me just play it.
Pulling strings.
Yeah, exactly. It's not made by me, but like I still love that.
It reminds me of that part in.
Oh yeah, it was Melisma's part. Yeah, it was Melisma's part.
Dope. Melisma, is it Melisma or Melishma?
Mashima.
Either one works.
Melishima. Melishima. I mean, wait, no, this is Chinese, not Japanese. Sorry, never mind. Japanese is based in Japanese, like Hiroshima. It's actually Hiroshima, because there's no stressing. Hiroshima.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just like
cool.
you have to say like you basically like there is no stressing. Like the actual word is just like flat. Like instead of Hiroshima, it's Hiroshima. Like as if the vowels almost don't exist.
I know what you mean. I actually take a class right now on phonetic languages. I mean, the phonetic language. So it's like it goes into depth about how
cool.
you write down pronounced, and we're learning about exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so let's do the shoulder part.
Hang on, let me just catch up to chat. Sometimes my genius is almost frightening from Melisma. Okay, Alan. Okay, Zoomer. Simon Campling. 1 million views. Which video? All of the videos together. Alan, I have 1 million brain cells. Instagamer. Hey, Instagamer. Wasn't that Melisma? Instagamer. Hiroshima. Arglin, you're such a weeb.
I mean,
Shut.
Knowing Japanese, sure.
Hey, I've been learning. Okay, just shut up. There it is.
There we go. There it was. Oh, that's a really cool rotation, actually.
It's very smooth.
So, why didn't you keep it up?
Oh, because the music was changing.
Sync. Alright.
Also,
I like that part right when after that, when it bulges in, the green part.
Yeah, I took that. That was taking inspiration from Bohemian Rhapsody. You can tell that I'm really obsessed with some occasional ultra hard syncing.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what makes Windows in Paradise a really cool track, in my opinion. The fact that it's a whole different type of sync, and I know it's been around for a long time, but I just
fair. Also, yeet.
What I like about it.
Mostly blue manual. Mostly blue manual. There's only 2 reds in this. 3 reds in this.
I mean, if you know how to use your reds, I mean, honestly, like.
Oh no! What I do is that I pre-made the curve. Didn't have any reds, and I just shifted it left and right and checked the onion skinning. So then it would land perfectly. This is what of course, you can tell I'm starting to learn from Sheldon.
Instagamer. Hey, can you pause it, Arglin? It's still a bit loud. I'm not.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, my dude.
So Instagamer asked, "What are singularities?" Okay, so do you know what a cramule is? Because a cramule is basically, because of a weird glitch in the code, it's actually possible to squeeze all of Bosch's contact points into a single line. Now, what are contact points? We talked a bit about them. It's like the butt, and it's what Arglin is showing you right now. I think it will be here really soon. It's basically 2 cramules, one going in the X direction and one going in the Y direction. So it's not just squeezing the contact points into a single line. It's actually forcing them together into a single point. And now what's really cool about this is the fact that you can actually use red lines to affect every single contact point at once. And what that means is you're actually accelerating every part of Bosch equally at the same time. And so really, if you think it's perfect equality. And if you think about it, really, what kills him, what makes him fall off the sled anyway, is usually the fact that the contact points are moving too far away from each other. But that's not at all what's happening in a singularity, because they're all gaining the same amount of speed in the same direction. So what is it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I don't know if you guys know about
No, yeah, I get it. I
memes.
get it. I get it. It's a good meme. So yeah, essentially in this case, basically the reason why this red line here is so densely populated with other lines because this is basically affecting every single contact point at the same time. And that's what singularity does. So that's how you make a singularity canon. Oh yeah, this one had a lot of weird ass flings. I love it though.
What was the fling before the curve? That one. Is it hands and feet?
That is hands and feet ASDF, yes.
Dude, I love hands and feet.
Yes.
Hands and feet chains? They're so strong.
Oh yeah. I've made hand and feet chains before. They're so good. And then we have this, and then we have this really weird one.
Let's see what that is. Wait, they're pushing up. So it's a tail ASDF. And
It's a tail foot dual fling alt dual ASDF. Wait, no, hang on. No, wait. It's an ASDF. Wait, no. Sorry, no. It's not an ASDF.
And the foot is there every other frame.
Yeah, so it's a dual fling. It's a tail alt plus foot dual fling.
I mean, I guess I'd just call it like a tail ASDF, and plus like every other frame is you also have the foot in there.
Fair.
But I don't know. I think the language here is like
it gets very confusing.
So what Kevs was actually right about, it was a little bit right about it. But the fact is that
the only like I understand that like this like unconventional flings shouldn't be named after like some random person who discovered it. Like of course it kind of doesn't like it makes things more confusing, but at times when you have a fling that's this complicated to name using a conventional technique, it just starts getting very long, and you wouldn't even know how to explain it.
On Discord, it's the fact that you can just put you can put up a picture,
and it's like, hey, yeah, basically,
see what it is,
and people would know what it is. They would know exactly what's happening. It's like, oh yeah, the tail is being in an alt fling, and the foot is being in the fling, so they're just combined together.
Exactly.
That's it.
It's not like why would you want to like write out all of that? You can just show a picture.
I will be honest though. We should probably start designing some sort of method or some sort of method that makes it easy to name.
Well, I think if we are in the game of like developing a language for LineWriter, I think it should be more broad and talk about like I don't know, different ways of syncing, giving those a word, and like world building and story driven.
And then there's interpretive syncing and hard syncing.
Yes, exactly. Like what I'm doing these days is like, first of all, I'm editing the thing that you know about the thing, and
yeah, I know the thing,
and I'm making a catalog where I'm trying to like, I have one playlist which is basically like a lot of concept tracks, and I have a track with, then I have a playlist with like extreme tropes like Taro and Ham and like Transcendental also.
Transcendental, yeah.
All of it tracks.
Like honestly, here's the thing. Taro is in the opposite. We have like a track in almost every single like was it in
Call
almost
it a
every
trope.
like there seems to be an a track that pushes a specific thing to the absolute extreme in every single subject. Like for example, the manuals section, we have Taro. In the quirk section, we have Ham. And like
Ham and bacon.
Ham and bacon, yes. In just the
Thank you
quirk
for
section.
feeding
In world building, we have things like Ruby Falls and Saley.
Well, I think
Uh,
Saley goes under the
Isolated frame
ponytail
of animation,
of
yeah.
animation.
Yeah, that's
And
true. So
so
Saley would be animation, pushing animation to the limit, around next to Coyote. Okay, actually, Saley pushes Omniverse and Saley push the limit of like non-isolated frame animation, and Coyote plays around with the absolute limit of isolated frame animation. And then we have
So don't forget about Petroglyph. Actually,
yes,
can I just read up?
Petroglyph is actually really cool. Yeah.
It's an amazing animation. Like, okay, so here's the list of animation tracks. I have
Mhm.
Superflu Sealy,
Mhm.
Falling to the Beat.
Oh my god, yes.
That's like interactive line writer
That's an
animation.
interactive line animation, yes.
And
Well,
then
actually,
there's
okay,
Petroglyph.
I guess underneath, okay. Oh yeah, I guess interactive animation is an entirely separate section because Apple started with like tracks like Hasta la
Rigamortis.
Raíz, Rigor Mortis, Hasta la Raíz, I Got You, which is by me, Mayday. Those tracks are kind of like interactive style tracks, and then
Wait, Mayday? I have Handlebars in here, but I guess that's
May,
similar to Mayday.
no, Mayday is Mayday by the Fat Rat, like that song.
Mayday.
That one's by me.
Yeah, but Mayday is a lot of line writer track as well, and so it
Yeah,
would
I
be
guess that's true. It's a lot of different
it's in the
styles.
it would be in the conceptual section, which I also have, but that track is like playlist is filled with like 50 songs. I mean tracks, but I'll add it
Yeah,
there honestly.
fair.
But I haven't added Hasta Ruiz, but that's because it has like an animation section and it's not like dedicated to animation in the same way that Rigor Mortis
True.
is,
Rigor
which
Mortis
is
and
like
Coyote.
yeah, Coyote is definitely on the list. And then actually, I've also added Delirium because it just makes sense because it's a lot of animation.
Yeah, that is fair. It's intended to completely trip up the viewer, basically. Oh
Yeah,
god,
and
Black.
it's like
Where Black Magic Fuckery and Idiosyncrasy fit in?
that would be a highly conceptual track in my opinion.
Yeah, fair.
Wait, I know Idiosyncrasy, but what was the other one?
Black Magic Fuckery is basically, you know, the one where it has like a lot of curves and it's like it's supposed to look normal, but then instead of like riding the curves normally, he just fucking goes in random weird directions that roughly
Oh, I
follow it.
actually, shoot, that would be, huh?
It follows the idea of idiosyncrasy where like it's like it doesn't make any sense. Like it looks like like he's like going up and down and left and right, and it's like it roughly follows the curve, but it doesn't make any sense to a normal
Oh, you know
viewer.
what I just realized?
Hmm?
Like if idiosyncrasy is the XY of Ollie, then Black Magic Fuckery would be like all manuals, but Ollie style.
All these solid man. Yeah, I guess fair enough. Well, what about exclamation point? Oh yeah, exclamation point. Though I guess exclamation point fits somewhere between BMF and idiosyncrasy. I don't think Anton remembers what exclamation point is anymore, but it's a track. It was a track made by Ollie a while back. What else do we
Let's
have?
see.
The parallax
I mean,
motion. Parallax
honestly,
motion.
hold up, you're going way too fast.
I was just thinking, bruh.
Oh, line order exclamation mark. Yeah, no. I watched it.
Yeah.
It's so it. This is
Slow
I'm
spin.
rewatching it now, and I guess
Slow
it's like a
spin.
precursor. Oh, dude, I love like pinched.
Did you? I know you made a track that was like I recently saw one of your old tracks that was like basically the whole concept was just squished rider.
Yeah, offbeat. That has a lot of cool. My personal favorite part about that track is how cool it looks when it's like when it's not playing back, but like from a distance.
Nice.
Okay, so exclamation point. I'd rather have Blank Magic BMF or I mean BMF and idiosyncrasy, because they basically just focus on the concept that is explained
Yeah,
or like
that's true. Yeah, they
showed
they,
off.
they, they they just show off a specific style of exploitation.
And they're synced and just yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
tranquility,
Tranquil.
now that part, that's Ollie as well.
Yeah, that's Ollie. Yes, that
It's
uses
world building.
world building and world building and a subset of that world building parallax motion. Um,
I'm actually gonna make a new playlist and try to segregate world building versus story driven.
fair. What about fireflies? Where does fireflies fall under?
Let's see, fireflies. I guess animation, but it's synced
It's
in like
Omni. I think
you
it's
have a very
Omni.
cool way of
I think
syncing
it's
it, man.
Omni. I think it fits under Omni.
Let's see. I have to be reminded about the different sections in it.
The beginning of the track is like slow.
Is animation.
The beginning is slow manual work. Well,
No, no,
like
the
the intro.
beginning's animation.
No, that's the intro. That's just the intro sequence.
Oh, that's not
That's not even
part of
part
the
of the track. That's not technically part of the track. You notice how it like
Okay,
fades out.
so it's not animation then.
Yep. So then well, I mean the ending is animation, but it's still an Omni track.
One thing that I have to comment about Fireflies that I hadn't really thought about before now is the coloring, because
Oh
the
yeah.
background is like dark. It's like nighttime, and then the lines obviously fireflies, right?
Yeah. Quite
But then
basically.
the scarf of Bosch, which is your staple scarf, right? You have that
Yep.
scarf for. So, one thing is that it's much lighter than all the other colors. So what that makes me feel sort of is that he doesn't fully belong in this world, which makes sense with the track, because like he's basically just
Yeah, like it.
experiencing it. He's not
Yeah.
partaking in it so much as it's like they're teaching him how to dance, and he's being yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually so. This is the equivalence of like language arts in when you have to examine it when you have to examine an author's book over excessively. This is the LR equivalent,
Oh
and I
yeah.
love it. I love it though. I love it. Like I do love the idea of how it's like teaching the writer how to dance. That's actually really I love that metaphor. Slash symbolism.
I mean, I think that's a really cool concept, and I think it could be expanded upon by like having less making. So this is I like this idea already. Like going from what do you call the different types of syncing? There's one that's like
Interpretive
interpretive. So like go from interpretive syncing
to hard syncing.
to hard syncing because that would be like not really knowing exactly what to do, but like feeling the groove and then getting
Oh
into
my
it, and then,
god,
like,
that is a cool idea.
yeah, making a slow gradual increase.
I actually here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think what I did was that I did something sort of similar to that, except
it's
actually I guess this is kind of similar to that. Like this is like just like bouncing around some happy bounces, and then he falls down and he does this really rough flat sled section.
yeah, it's rough there.
It's the second
And
chorus
that works
section.
well with the music, right?
Yeah, and I think what's even better about the section is because it matches this section here. Because this is also flat sled, but this is the first chorus section. It's like the second chorus section, but quieter and more calming. And then this section literally like matches that.
If there's one thing we've like to be learned from like camera motion in movies, is that a lot of movement implies action. So that's why like in action scenes the camera will just go absolutely
Oh yeah, it'll go absolutely ridiculously. It just goes
exactly
everywhere.
like have you seen the clip with like Nicolas Cage driving a car and it's just like a montage of him driving a car, and the camera is always like panning around like crazy, and it's just screaming.
Wait, what was it? What was that? Fuck, what was that? What was that? That car driving. Where the character was called Baby.
Oh, the movie is called Baby. Yeah,
The movie is literally called.
Baby.
Baby
It's
Driver.
called Baby. Baby Driver. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, Baby Driver. Yeah.
That's a good action movie.
Yeah, the thing I saw like an in-depth explanation of it, and the coolest thing is that every single clip,
Colors.
every single bit of the clip, every single clip in the entire movie is like doesn't last any more than 2 seconds. It just the camera changes like less than 2 seconds per clip, and it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Their analysis of it.
Yeah, it was a very cool. There were a lot of cool analyses around it. Also, this it just hangs on to the track and then falls off.
Yeah, Edgar Wright. He managed to make a really good action movie, because like a lot of action movies are just action movies, but he really played around with colors and had like staple. He always
Yeah,
has like staple characters, so I really enjoyed his work.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But you're right about Fireflies. Would belong in probably like an Omni playlist.
yeah.
But also, it's really clever. What
Yeah.
you're doing here with the colors, I think, is a concept by itself.
So
But
I guess
isn't
it can
the first-
probably like here's the thing. Tracks can fit under multiple categories. Let's say that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Also
they do.
this.
But oh yeah, I love those.
Nyumpom. And then into XY. So
What,
then parallax
do you
motion.
remember like what track was the first? Because to explore this theme of like having different colors in the track.
I think I'm the first.
Like use.
I think I'm the first person to ever actually use color.
Yeah, I think you are, because LR Luna. But
I'll take a look. I'll take a look.
Before or after Bohemian? Because Bohemian.
This is
used
released
also.
after Bohemian. Wait,
So
hang
then
on.
Bohemian
Wait,
would.
Bohemian would be the first then.
I think so.
Yeah. Hang on. Mount Olympus, number of streams, Subnautica, Costas theme. Trying to look through here and see. Yeah, I think it is indeed the first track ever to use color. and it got executed well.
Oh yeah, I actually realized that I already have a Bohemian Rhapsody in both conceptual and syncing, because your way of syncing is like you divide the track into parts, and then you interpret each part with a like repeating theme throughout it.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I think.
I guess in a way, every single one of my tracks as of recently is an Omni track. But in a different style. It's like it's a completely different concept of Omni. It's not like different quirks and stuff. It's just
you're putting
different
together
themes.
different. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I think. That's what made my track something like pretty good, is the fact that it doesn't feel like an Omni track, but it has a lot of different theme. Yeah.
And then this section.
I mean, you oh, that part is so cool.
Trip.
This is really combining the bug thief sort of way of filling the screen with lines and quirk, and you're really doing a good job of using quirk and scenery together, and not like basically you're saying they're compatible by doing this.
Yes.
Which they totally are.
Also, you probably wouldn't notice at all, but like it looks totally normal, because it's like the lines are just doing that. Like there's no big deal, and then suddenly, wait, how do we get enough speed to get animation?
Mm-hmm.
And then before people get a chance to even process it, suddenly get thrown into this. But if I zoom out a bit, yeah, there's a hidden 10-point cannon right there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a sneaky little thing I decided to add. Also, you'd see if you had really good eyes, you would notice that the hands and feet were thrown up like that.
So this is animation.
Yes.
I would include this in the animation part if there weren't already
a billion
examples
other
of
ones.
this.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, I guess this is actually one of the few examples of a specific type of animation which literally syncs to the lyrics. Like, it literally recites the lyrics themselves, which kind of like, I guess...
Braggadocious did the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, by OTD.
Right, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, doesn't the ending of Rigor Mortis have a text animation? I forgot now.
It might do, but it's already included because of
Animation, just in general.
Yeah.
What else was there? Oh right, about the thing where you said interpretive syncing going to hard syncing. I kind of did the opposite for Shelter Redo.
Oh, you redid Shelter?
I redid Shelter, yes, and I'm planning to
Wasn't
redo.
that your first track? That was your first track.
Shelter was my real first track, yes. Even before, like, okay, it was my second upload, but it was my first track to be finished.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My first release ever in the community was like a bunch of the small tracks. So not.
No. Here's the thing. Like when I say it's my second release, I'm saying that the first release I made that got uploaded to YouTube was made after Shelter. But the thing is that I didn't know how to record, and so I was like asking people in different communities how they record their screens and stuff like that, and if they had any recommendations, and someone brought up OBS. And by the time they brought up OBS, I was like already done with another track, and that was Blued, which was like an experimentation of Blue Quirk. But yeah, here, this is Shelter. You can tell this is like hard syncing basically. You can kind of tell that it's hard syncing because it's kind of quirky.
You can tell, yeah. It's quirky.
It's quirky.
girls who say they're
God. Oh God, making me laugh while I'm sick. That's great. Did it very, very hard syncing, quite obviously. And then somewhat contact point juggling, but not really. Wait, would contact point juggling count as animation?
I mean, if so, I'd have to include Ian's contact juggling track.
Yeah, I forgot on it as well, but I know what you're talking about.
But it's not an awesome track. I'm sorry, Ian.
Well, you can always show the best of the best when it comes to that example.
Well, that would be what I do in the extreme tropes.
Oh yeah, I guess. I mean, here's the thing: it's actually, even if it's not a great track, it still shows off the concept. So, I guess it's still valid. God, looking back at this track, it just makes me feel like, God, what the hell was I doing? And this is actually, I think, you know how you said like the action, there's like in action movies, the camera moves around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I think that was the reason why I chose predictive camera, because the ride just goes everywhere. It's like
true.
Legacy doesn't do this.
Legacy does it.
Well, you can technically do it with Legacy, but you need to know the correct techniques.
Yeah, well, yeah, isn't it just like getting him to move to different parts of the screen by speeding him up a lot?
Speeding him up, and also you have to abuse the fact of how you even moves in the bounding box, because near vertical positions you can move him back
Oh,
and forth a
that's
lot,
true.
and horizontally you can move up and down a lot. That's why Coyote is so chaotic when in that quirk section of Coyote. In that little like quirk installment of Coyote, he just goes up and down and up and down. It's crazy.
Well, I guess you'd have to account for the fact that Legacy Cam would move a little bit delayed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then interpretive syncing, basically. It's like a lot. It's not hard. It's not very harsh as, or at least not as harsh as before. But
That's nice. I like that part. What? Oh, you're. I see what you're doing there.
I still can't like. I still find that little detail really funny. But just watch the sled itself. Just pops up a little bit.
Oh yeah, that the nose pops up.
Yeah. Also, this thing, whatever this is, it just fits good. It just fits well.
Okay, so I've given some thought to the contact juggling, and I looked up Ian's channel, and the contact juggling track wasn't the first. The first was actually the it's called mode, just mode,
Oh,
and
okay.
it follows the top of his hat, and
Right. Yeah. What was that? What was the other one? Interrobang. Interrobang also does a lot of content for jungling.
yeah, but it's so first comes mode, and then comes contact juggling, and then I come with create new track.
I was thinking about that track.
Yeah, because it has some of that contact juggling.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that it has a lot of potential. I don't know.
You just know,
Do you know what I
like,
mean? Like,
like you never really found much potential in it, but you don't know. It could be exploited very, very well in the future. We just don't really know an extreme trope yet.
I mean, what could make it exploitable is the fact that if we could place lines that are on top of Bosch and like overlaid, so you don't see Bosch behind them. In that regard, you could actually like remove parts of the sled, and just make it look as if there is just Bosch, and then the sled could like appear afterwards. Like that could be like
That would be a cool idea.
But other than that, I don't know. I don't see. You're right. You're right. I mean, I've been proven wrong before, probably.
Yeah.
I have. I
I
can't come up with any examples because I don't know. I don't try to remember those. But
try to forget about them. I don't blame you.
I don't try to forget, more like try to move past. But
oh, here we go. There's some. Does this count as content for jungling? I don't even know.
oh, that.
Also, hello, Lunat.
Yeah, see, that part was really cool with where you, I guess it's contact juggling. Are you using blue lines?
No, these are green lines.
Yeah, but like when you're turning him around. Oh, they're all green lines.
But then hidden within that is blue lines.
Yeah, okay. So I guess if we extend like
Squeesh.
contact juggling to include full lines and not just dots, which is what I originally, because juggling implies dots.
Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Wait, what?
But if
Why was it? Why is it called Contact Point Jungle? I'm just wondering.
because Ian discovered it and he coined it.
Got it.
I mean, I wish I had a better answer, but
Fair enough then.
he might be able to
Give
explain
it
it more
better.
in depth.
Give it.
Oh, do you go up? Does he do you?
It looks like it's going up, but he's going down.
You see, because of the predictable cam, I'm not sure if it's moving upwards or downwards.
It's down. It's downwards, but it does look. It does look like he's going up here. As you think that the legacy bounding box like this.
Yeah, exactly. It's inverted from what I would.
Yeah.
Liam Rudder. Yeah, I'm kind of quirky.
Yeah, XD.
Yeah, I love that.
Also, I think this is one of the few. I don't know how often tracks have done this before in the past, but like, just returning back to the beginning.
Ending at the start, or the
Ending at the start. Like the whole ending at the start idea, but like it gives like closure basically.
Wait, I just realized I can actually not hear you at all while the music is going there.
Oh, you can't hear me at all. Okay. Ooh.
That's so weird. I thought, okay. So
Google
I feel
has
there should be a way. Google has the answer.
Yes, that's true.
I think YouTube has the answer as well.
You auto emoji. Yeah. If you click on upload banner and then upload a banner, and then it'll tell you the dimensions, the minimum dimensions at least.
And you're gonna have to go to that page when you're gonna upload the banner anyway. So
yeah, exactly. So well as do it now than not.
You were saying something about
Yeah, but Google tells you all the devices. YouTube tells you all the devices as well. I think. And YouTube also provides the previews as well. YouTube also provides previews.
So you were gonna say something about I know. I think I agree with Luna about that. YouTube is whack.
Yeah, YouTube is indeed whack.
A lot of really good features, but some of the crucial ones are missing. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
You can only have 4 elements. What the hell? What the? You can have playlists and shit, but you can only have 4.
You can only have 4. Well, I mean, I guess you don't flood the recommended.
I want to though. I want to flood it. I want to have a video that references all the different. I'm
just
trying
use.
to make
Wait, are you not able to use the iCars possibly? Also, oh my god! Bye.
iCars?
The icon at the top, the top right.
Oh, I can use that.
Yeah, but that only allows up to 10, I think. I don't know. I've forgotten how many you're allowed to. Bye! Okay.
Okay, but you were saying, you were wondering, or talking about, is it common that tracks do this? And I understood that as one of 2 things. Either it ends where it begins, or the slowdown with the red line that makes him go softly off of the curve.
I guess both.
So I know that Transcendental did it. So
right, yeah, he returned back onto the rocket ship. Yeah.
So there's that.
There's that, yes.
I think I really like the slowdown there with the red line that goes down. If you've seen, I mean, you watched Heavy, right?
Yeah.
It has some of those moments, and basically, I just think it's a really. Okay, so let's give Looking the credit for that slow sinking style. It's really.
Oh fuck yeah, it's Looking.
It's a really good tool for that sort of track making.
Yeah.
I wonder how many tracks there are where he
Smashes
smokes
into the ground and dies. Like the sun.
I'd say a solid 99% of all tracks that have ever been made. We're in
Good
the
tracks,
1%,
good
boys.
tracks, good tracks. No. Oh god, no, bye. Fuck that shit. Uh, what else is there? Oh yeah, if we have each other. I guess I had a really. I guess the ending of if we had each other had a really unique ending, but that would be in the subset of multi-writers.
Yeah, for multi-writers, Doodle Chaos. I can't not, you know.
Does the animated skit iPad did count?
Oh yes.
Yes,
High five.
yes, yes.
That's the first full animation project made in Line Rider.
That was a really hilarious one though. That was actually
yeah.
surprising.
That was in my top 10.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What was that about? Or top 12, I guess.
Top 12, yeah. Storm has 100,000 lines for 1,000 subs. Great. I didn't even intend that. I forgot what it is. Soft camp, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, what would Adam Woods tracks count?
And
Adam Woods.
Adam Woods.
You know the guy that created like Crystalism and stuff like that.
Yeah, I actually had Crystalism in the extreme tropes category, but I removed it.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's just because I had a hard time placing it.
I guess it's because that even it does take it to a pretty high level, but then you have tracks like Omniverse and Saley, which bring it even farther.
So it's there's no more. I think he's made the most intense
Scenery based tracks, yeah.
sync.
Yeah, he has definitely made some of the most intense syncing tracks in existence.
Wait, whatever you just did, it muted or it like decreased the volume of the stream. It went from loud to not so loud. I don't know what happened.
Hang on. Actually, okay. Can you click on my? Are you able to right click my? What was it? Are you able to right click the stream and then just like change the stream settings or something like that? So you can probably set the volume to a very low value, and then that wouldn't decrease my volume. It would decrease like somebody else. It would decrease the actual screen volume.
That's I think that's where the app here falls short. Is where it actually has you both as the same thing.
Huh? It's weird.
There's no separate unless maybe if I go into like settings.
Also, oh yeah, this type of like, I guess this is a completely different style of animation.
Where are we right now?
Storm.
I'm into.
I think this is when I discovered that you could use the smooth. You can use smooth playback to make these really crazy ass curves.
Oh yeah.
These are really weird square waves.
I remember you showing it to Hanu, and yeah, because we were in a chat then.
Oh yeah. I didn't. I first debuted this style of like this square wave style. Like this wiggly line in Bohemian Rhapsody, and well, it took off, so I used it ever since.
Well, I feel like you've already used it other places.
Oh, of course I have used it in like Believer and stuff, but never. But the thing is that was that had this, which is a much bigger wave, and it's also like in sync with the actual frame rate. But instead, this one's completely independent of the frame rate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's actually a huge problem with the cataloging, is the fact that there are so many syncs that like they embody the music in different ways,
It
and
gets
there's not
unique.
really a limit to how many like ways you can embody the music, and so it's like, well, you can't really categorize it if it's infinite.
How do you do the shorter wave? Okay, let me show you. If I turn the smooth play back and I go to like, yeah, I think that's the right one.
Oh, that's really clever.
No, it has to be. There we go. And if you do it at the right frame rate, it should.
And also, what you could be doing here is the fact that the line that just bounces slowly back and forth,
There
you
you
can
go. Got
actually
it.
wiggle
I
your
got.
mouse in accordance to that in order to, so like it's a flat curve and you mark out 2 points between like that
Uh-huh.
are sinks, and then you draw a line between them, and then in the space between you change the curvature and the intensity of the wiggling lines according to how far away the helping line is.
Oh
So
yeah,
like,
that's true. That's a cool idea. Also, you can see how this is a stand. I created basically a standing wave by making the oscillation match the frame rate. Um, and then yeah. This section was literally just me zooming out, blah blah blah, and then showcases the 1,000 note scarf. Da da da.
oh yeah.
That was a really cool section in the track.
Honestly, Argon, your tracks are really hard to categorize, so I'm just gonna have like
Just Arglen style.
no,
Arglen-esque.
I'm just gonna reference your channel. Like, you're the most you produce the most line writer content of any creator. So, whilst it's not like a congratulations, but it's like it's just so hard to put
It's just way too.
to
It's
categorize your
too
stuff.
difficult to categorize it. It's like I guess this. I guess the reason why is because in a sense I've completely.
It's all Omni in a sense.
Yeah, like I've taken Omni to a completely different like concept. It's like diverging away from the concept of a like quirk based Omni. Imagine having more than one release every 1.5 years. Ooh. One release Kang bar bottom text. Luna be like only one track, only one solo track.
So this actually would be, I guess it's actually more intense than Chrysalism, right?
I guess yeah, but that's only because it's post rock.
Oh, it's true. Because like I think 156R also had like
156. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he has a lot of cool stuff. It's really crazy.
End of Time is also like one of the most brutal build-ups.
Yeah, like it's just like it's like the music is what makes the music is what can make a track. It's basically a make or break for a track. That's why Omniverse 2 just completely stuck to me so well, because it's just it's Chateo. It's like a Chateo by it's from the Matrix. It's like sure it's not great. It's not like it's kind of like a very 2000-esque song, and it's kind of like I know a lot of people don't really like that genre anymore, but just the fact that it fits so well with the theming of the track that it just works and it's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Omniverse was Omniverse 2 was a good track.
Yeah. Also, I think this one
funny. Conundrum shits gold.
it just shits gold. Consistent releases are gone. Also, I think these are my first ever big fucking
Curse?
spin manuals, spid, and
Oh, that's
they're really janky, and I hate it.
Dude, I hate looking back at my old tracks.
Oh god.
Like when you notice the bad parts or the subpar parts.
This is why I kind of prefer. This is the reason why I prefer doing flat sled at some cases. Like for example, right here at the ending. Like I feel like I can convey the same amount of energy through flat sled than compared to manuals. Like
Oh, yeah.
I feel like manuals would be more useful if they're in slower situations, so they can like. Because flat sled doesn't feel fitting in a slow section, but it feels more fitting in a fast section.
Well, actually, like the unbalanced manual thing you had going on there, I don't think it's bad necessarily that it's weird, janky, and moves back and forth. Because really, if you've seen, I don't know, Hanu shared this link with a guy who did like a nose manual on a motorbike, and you can see them really like it's finicky. They're actually really doing their best to keep the balance, and so it's
That's true.
constantly a
I guess
battle
like
between over under balance.
that's actually interesting. So it kind of like subverts the whole idea of like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, this manual's it's unbalanced. You're at 10. No, like the concept of a shaky manual to a general audience gives the idea of like, oh my god, he's actually trying to balance on the sled.
Yeah, it's like it's way more risky. It's not like, oh, I have perfect control. It's like,
It's like
it's
like
controlled, but it's
it's
not
control,
safe
but like
yet.
it's not it feels like it's really tense. Like, oh, is he gonna fall over or not?
It might crash. It might crash.
That's a cool
And that's
idea.
like,
I've never considered that. That's a very cool. I might try that. I might try that in a future release. I guess that's why in some tracks the an unintentional manual to the general audience is really cool. Just because of the fact that like he just balances like that.
beautiful.
I guess this was a prequel. This little section here was a prequel to the section in Fireflies
And Bohemian.
and Bohemian. Yeah, this is an allusion to that. Oh my god.
Well, when you make as many tracks as you, it's inevitable that you start seeing trends across projects.
Well, of course. For example, this I use a lot.
Intense.
This is one hell of a track. I remember when I first made this track, and this is like one of the most intense tracks out there for a while. And now we have tracks like Centrifugal Force 2 and like what else are there? Legends Never Die. You just have these
End of Time.
End of Time, yeah. All of these tracks are just completely insane.
That one, Crystalism. Never forget.
Never forget Chrysalism. Never ever forget about it. It's a beautiful track.
But you see my problem, right? With like, there's so many tracks that are like classical music, and they're different, right?
Yeah, they're
So they
different.
have different.
Yeah.
And then Crystallism, and then just tracks that sync to large pieces, and it's basically it feels more of like an homage to the song than a line editor track a lot of the time. Which I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but that's like that's the most basic common denominator that I can think of.
Mm,
But if you have
yeah.
like a hotter take, I'm all for it because I want to include these things without like being hmm.
Uh.
These tracks embody songs perfectly. Or like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but then how many? But then how many tracks would that be? Like that'd be way more than I'm like up for cataloging.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Oh right. I wanted to show. I wanted to say something about this. So like whenever we say Chrysalism, I always think of a different track for some reason. Like my brain just snaps to a different track, and it's because of this
Oh,
one.
which?
This track. The one made by
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
All right.
I want to see. This is an old one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
what time the train you're gonna take?
Is it? Is it?
What time the train you're gonna take?
Alpha Leonis? Yeah. What? Yeah, this is definitely... I don't know which name to use, but it's Alpha Leonis, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Ah! Oh, that's your part. Oh no, right. Don't say it. It's unreleased. It's the Mats.
Okay.
You have a train ticket?
Oh, where are you going?
I have class.
I
That's why my dad doesn't give a crap about the stream. He's like, oh, when are you having class?
This is you, the Mats.
No,
And also,
no. This is Alpha. This is me, and this is Alex.
oh, Alex Daru. Yeah, okay.
Alex the guy.
I thought
Or Rue, or whatever.
Alex the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mats. I thought it was Mats, but I knew it was. I remembered. Honestly,
I
do
still love
people
these.
know who Alpha is? Can we say that? Is that?
Yeah, people pretty much know that he's Cramwood.
Yeah. Okay. So I could see the Cramwood in the beginning.
You can feel the Cramwoodiness.
It took. I had to get past the really slow section, but even the really slow section reminded me of the project he released while the first Alpha Leonis line writer project.
What was it called?
Something about clouds.
I don't remember.
No, it's called EHH.
Eh.
Eh.
Eh. It's like that's like his absolute exasperation that he doesn't give a crap about.
Yeah.
What the hell is
Oh, yeah.
this? What?
What do you mean?
Is this a bounce? That's a balanced alt fling. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally normal for Cram. I still love this. That's so
the
great.
glitchy, the
Did
glitchy.
it? It fits.
Oh, do. It's called DEUX.
Deux. Oh, Dukes.
Yeah.
Shoulder. Super manual, just because why not? That's a cool alt.
So
Man,
I guess
this is a cool
this
thing.
is it feels like well, it feels like Inhibitions Z, but not XY.
It really does. This is the next inhibitions where you just completely break away from the concept XY.
Well, that's why it's called Inhibitions. So it's inhibitions.
Well, yeah, fair. Okay.
But I mean, everything except inhibitions have been like a gradual increase towards less and less inhibitions. Inhibitions, I mean. Or am I understanding that? Understanding the name wrong.
Well, I guess now, like now, as we approach the now that we're approaching the new, now that we're approaching to the new 2020 into the 2020s, quirk is now pretty much a normal thing. Like even like ultra intense quirk can be understandable for most people in the community that quirk around.
Most people in the community. That's right. That's right. We're actually getting to a point where there's a lot of competent. I mean, people who really know or understand.
Yeah,
quirk.
it used to be
And
that wasn't like a lot of like Giga quirk and stuff like that like kept secret.
Well, kept secret. I don't know. What the deal was with Waltz, which was the Giga quirk. I actually did a part for Evolution of Line Rider in Giga quirk, and it's not so much that.
What was Future quirk? What was that about?
Oh, that was Aspie. That was the last of Aspie, or like the best Aspie quirk. And then people were like, "Ah, we can't really do any better than this." But then
Dab.
came.
Ride came and a lot of other people came.
Well, the thing is that for a lot of time, what happened? Waltz was made, and Granddad X Memes XE was made, and there was a lot. I used Giga Quirk in like a competition, and like it was used, and I tried to share, the knowledge, but the thing is that none were interested in really learning the things.
That's true, yeah.
So, and then also Sheldon stopped playing for a while, and so for the longest time, I was the only person to really know about redlining and how amazing redlining is.
And people always denied the wasn't like redlining usually like taken as a bad thing? Like
no, it wasn't that. It wasn't like people are like blue lines only go, red lines bad in quirk. What really happened was the quirk scene died, really. Like there were some cool discoveries, like Looking made infinite loops, and then there were some cool tracks discovered, but the way I like experienced it, it was basically like
the end.
People stopped caring about quirk, and now I didn't have the time to really like sit down and make the knowledge accessible to everyone, and also I didn't really fully know how to communicate it, and so I just thought like, all right, people aren't that interested. Why should I like go around and spend a lot of time doing really difficult things when I'd rather just play the game or not at all?
Well,
so yeah, but what happened was that I made the document. I tried to document our discoveries because I thought like, all right, it's not really going forward, so let's just write down what we know, and then I can like sleep quietly or peacefully, and then. Rideliner, or actually, what happened was that Conundrumer in one of the earliest responses to that thread was like, "Here's the code to the engine, guys," And then what happened was Rideliner found the thread. He read about like singularities, and then he found the core of that Conundrum posted, and then we got Ham. And when Ham died, or like I mean, when Ham sort of claimed the Cork torch, and like actually expended it, what I don't know, but something happened, and
Kind of burned it out.
what it didn't burn out. It just like placed it elevated it even further, which to me meant that shit. It's not dead. But
It's not dead, but it's
happened was
kind of now
that.
no longer as accessible. People want to put a higher standard on around Power Core, basically.
But
That's
it
all.
was also like just removing like it was so like it was pretty far beyond what we had figured out, Sheldon, Ian, and me being sort of the last man standing of us, because like I mean Sheldon he's community, and he shows up every now and then and does really cool stuff, which I think is like a really I think I that's a good
Of course, yeah.
that's a good deal. Like it's a good situation, in my opinion. But what had happened is while Ham released, and parallel to this quirkiness like thing happening, Rabid and OTD had started like really advocating for this other way of playing the game, which is more like cute, which is like Daisies. I don't know, you might remember Daisies.
Yeah, it is about
which was like one of their first in that genre, and then that really like with the death of Quirk and like that looming forwards, it was like starting to really define what people were like interested in doing, and so people really gave them good feedback for that, and I think that was very well deserved. And then Mountain King comes along, and then suddenly
and
the
that's
huge influx
suddenly.
of players, and you know the story.
Yep, I know the story from there.
So what's happening now, it seems like, is that Quirk is once again becoming like more accessible, and like I mean not more. Well, it is more
Like
accessible.
it's made accessible to the
tutorials.
general. Yes.
And so if you're interested in it, it's way easier to like get better at it now than it was before. And also, people are making quote unquote arts, more artsy stuff, story driven stuff, world building stuff,
While still using Quirk.
yeah. So what's happening now is both are blooming, and I think that's a really good thing. I think that.
Of course, yeah. Like, it's very much.
I can't hear you over the. Is
Sorry.
this confined something?
No, this is Let Go.
Oh, okay.
This is
the confined feel. It's like slightly larger and faster than confined.
This is what I think. This is intended for a scenery track. You notice how like there's like these green lines here. It's kind of weird. It's because that the track goes around and does this stuff.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, the no row. You showed that. I remember this.
Yeah. And then it stops there.
And you end it, but doesn't it end at the stall?
This is you notice that this is the actual beginning fling.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets pulled by the beginning fling. You can guess where this is going.
Oh, I think I see.
And then this is the exact same track, but now this section here is now turned green, and this section is turned blue. And now I'm gonna edit it so it continues on again, and then goes around and then comes down this way. Does the same thing, yada yada yada.
Big brain. Yeah, I agree, Sitchi.
So yeah, that's so like the reason why I did this was because the first time it recycles or quote unquote recycles is going to be in the daytime, and it's going to be one scenery track. Second loop, it's going to be nighttime, and it's going to be a completely different scenery track. So we're going to have two different like styles of scenery with like around a minute and a half worth of showtime. So
Oh,
even though the track
cool.
is only like 45 seconds. So yeah. And the thing is, you'll notice how it stops here, but if I go to the beginning, it's the same place.
That's actually.
So then what's gonna happen here is that after it stalls, I'm gonna zoom out. It's gonna turn to color playback, and it's gonna zoom back in, and then it's going to do this again.
Oh, cool.
So then technically,
like retrograde.
Retrograde, yeah, just like that basically, but twice in a row. One is a lot more hidden than the other one, though. This was heavily inspired by what was that? There was a track that was made a while back in like 2018 by this person that I don't even know. I don't even know if they knew about like Quirk in the community or were even part of the Quirk community, but they created this like seamless loop that didn't use a cramule, and it was basically like video edited, and it was very clean. And I was just like, hey, what if I tried something like that? So there you go.
Do you have the track by that person?
You can probably check Reddit. Let me check Reddit. Reddit. Let's see. Crap. Here we go. What games do you guys like to play a lot? Line Rider. No, I'm just kidding. Outside of Line Rider, Minecraft occasionally, very, very occasionally I play Minecraft. I create some really ridiculous redstone designs. I still need to do that video edit. I had to video edit that one redstone contraption I made. What was it? Like, it was a quasi infinitely extendable ceiling piston extender or something like that.
Yeah.
That was a weird one I made. I can just imagine how much stuff you can do with that because it looks so. It's like completely. Like there's like a little space between the actual redstone and the actual pistons, and it just like it looks like it should not work because there's no redstone connected to it, but it works and it's so cool. I've also played Polybridge. I've also played what else is there? I played occasionally I play GTA 5, but nah. I play Golfing with Friends, but that's only because one of my Patreons wanted to play, and I was like, sure, I'll get it. City Skylines, of course. Like, unsurprisingly. I play a lot of it. Where is the track? I know it's somewhere. Ugh.
300 hours.
300 hours, 3 months. I'm not proud to. Oh wait, right. Okay, I'm not proud to say this, but Armorous. Oh. Why? Why did I play that game? Because yes. Is this the track? No, this is Mission A. Crap, where is it? I know it's somewhere. Oh, Tailmania Mania. Brawlhalla, Warface, GTA 5, Rec Room, Minecraft, and Fortnite, which I hate.
Oh. What did it say? Brawlhalla. Yeah, I've played a lot of Brawlhalla actually. Brawlhalla. Oh yeah, also GTA 5 is really good.
GTA 5, I played a lot of that.
Yeah, I've oh my god, I finished it like 2 times and I'm on my third, like halfway.
I'm
Yeah.
not really actually playing the actual game itself. I just like to drive like a maniac.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Dude, I highly suggest finding a really good motorcycle and then Vespucci Beach, drive towards like the top of the map, but instead of going to the top of the map, just go to the mountains, dude, and fucking float around in the mountains with the motorcycle.
Yes, I need to try that. Okay, I'm gonna try that next time when I open up not LRA, GTA. But let's see.
Sitchi, do you play Brawlhalla ranked? Do you do that? And also, Slay the Spire is a really good game. What's your elo? Now I'm gonna have to wait for the stream to
catch up.
Okay.
I'm still silver. Wait. Okay,
It's not terrible. Okay, that's not great.
Endgame! Oh my god, Endgame!
Endgame?
You guys don't know what Endgame is, but hang on, let me just search it up. NB 2.0. Do I have the Flash version?
Is it N++?
It's close to N++. This is the prequel to N++. Same creators.
Or just
same creators. Let me see if it boots up. There we go. Yes. There we go. Let me share my screen.
Okay, this is really intriguing.
Let me share my screen. And then my screen. This game.
Oh, you're like.
This is like Envy. This is like N, but like slightly different. It's like the sequel to. It's the sequel to N, but the prequel to N++. Bruh.
Oh, he died.
he dead.
He did. He committed dead.
I have
There's
not.
So many levels.
Well, that's because it's because that this has a community builder and stuff like that.
Dude.
I do not remember how to play this game. I do not remember how to play this game. Help me.
So for each one of those you take, you reduce the amount of blobs, and the blobs are trying to kill you. Oh, when the red things are mines?
Yep. As demonstrated right there.
God, the ragdoll effect is really good.
That thing is trying to come after me. That's fine. Nope, that's not fine. That thing electrocutes you. That's great. Just what I needed in my life. I suck at this game, by the way. That was not obvious.
Oh.
Also, I don't know what the point of this. Whatever.
It might be just nothing.
It might just be for aesthetical purposes. That's it. Okay, no, that's not a tracking one. That's fine. That's a laser.
Oh, so that's. Wait, what do you mean a laser? Does it actually?
The white one would stop and would literally send out a laser beam.
Oh, you're almost touching the.
How the fuck do I do this? No.
You might need some speed.
I might need some speed. Yeah. Dear God, don't.
Yeah, you have to stand below the 2 gold coins, walk really fast. I mean, as fast as you
probably can.
And then you jump. But then where do you land? You gotta.
So you jump there, and then you jump up higher up, land here, come down here, go to here, go down to here, and then jump along.
Yes.
Why did I choose this level? That's my question. I should just play some of the older levels, to be honest.
Oh, I play Brawlhalla on PlayStation. No, PlayStation. On PC.
PC, man.
So the controllers there are a lot easier, in my opinion. spot dodging and
Nope.
dashing and stuff. So much more
Actually,
control, in my opinion.
let's just start from the beginning. Why not? Why are we doing this not line right or whatever? Oh yeah.
Well,
Wait, I recreated this level in hang on. Pause. I did recreate this level in the original. Let me see. Let me just undo that and just share my entire screen. There we go.
Oh shoot! All my devices have low battery.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna have to go soon, anyways. So where is it? Smooth animation things, high-level textures, insane collab. Where's the level? I swore I made a level that was that looked like this, but I guess not. Whatever.
Oh, what you could do is like with Ella Luna, you can just make the lines a really bright green. I mean, dry lines that you can actually drive, and then you can just edit them out in post, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like,
For chroma key?
you know, color playback, right? If you use color playback and make the background like regular color, or even really green, and then you make. Well, basically, you know what you did, or what Luna did with the freaking open, right? You talked about, prior to releasing that, you talked about the different techniques of like making invisible track or making the rider invisible. Basically, like
alpha channeling, and chroma key.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem about chroma keying is that it doesn't look very clean. When you're doing it, when you do the alpha channeling in game instead of making the alpha channel out of game and in post production in post production, is that it doesn't the edges are like really fuzzy. So
okay, so then what you do is you make two recordings.
You make multiple recordings. Yeah,
that's like one with all the scenery. That would be like one of these tracks, and you know how like the dude you're playing is always like his path can be written down, and basically the line writer dude can, I mean Bosch can like
the line writer dude. Yeah.
Or dudettes.
Do that.
But then like you could actually make a level, a gaming, like a play. It wouldn't be playable because it would be like it would be technically like a video, but
unless you do an interactive adventure RPG thing.
Oh, dude.
I've been planning to do that.
Right?
I'm planning to do that in the fourth episode in the fourth installment of Abnormal. You know that video, the one that I had the Xeno Omniverse, and the one that I had for that thing. I don't think I'm gonna continue. I don't think I'm gonna continue that series though, because the third chapter is like the third chapter is still like I don't want to do it just because of like I don't know if I want to do it. Okay,
my recommendation is just...
you know what? I think the biggest problem about the third chapter is because I had to re-record certain bits. If Luna knows what I'm talking about, this was before we did the record. I needed her to do some recordings, and this is during the time when she was still cis, and not trans. So that needs to be re-recorded, and that's gonna be awkward.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend just discontinuing it. Just
I honestly, I just want to continue on. I just want to continue on the whole thing without just have the whole adventure style thing on its own. For me,
for sure. Are you with the Okay, so you're planning on doing like an adventure, like choose your own adventure style, right?
Yes.
So how I recommend doing that, or my immediate thought, you probably have thought about this already, is that like you, at the end of the track, or like when you want there to be made a decision, it's like go right or go left.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I've done. And one the thing. Oh, but you know what? You know I actually really you know another really cool thing that I did. I made it look like I made one where you have to actually type in a passcode.
What is that possible?
Yeah.
So is that a
Ford
line reading track or a video?
a line video. Multiple videos. Essentially, what I'm doing is that I'm gonna have
But like, what's the format? Where do you enter the code?
you know how like you can click on the 4 different like end screen things.
Yeah.
So
You
one
choose between
of them is
those?
correct. The other 3 are incorrect. And but
So
the
you
thing
have a lot of paths, right?
yes, but the thing is that what I can do to make it more efficient is put them in playlists.
Yeah.
So then what I do is that every single one of them, all the videos are going to be called passcode 1, passcode 2, input, passcode 3, input, passcode 4, input, so people wouldn't know whether or not it's right or wrong. But the playlist itself will show 1, 2, 3, and 4. So
but
then
there's only one correct path.
there's only one correct path. So then all of the other ones lead to an incorrect video, basically. So 3 of them. So one of the
videos.
Yeah, no, 2 videos technically, 1 right, 1 wrong. But the playlist, what the playlist does, is that it creates one of the playlists shows the right video, the other 3 playlists link you to the wrong video. But but then the thing is that after that, it doesn't matter because the wrong video won't tell you that it's wrong, and it will just lead you to it'll lead you to the next step. So let me just actually show you this in, I don't know, Paint.
Yeah, sure.
Just to make it more visually easy to understand. Transparent canvas, and chalkboard. Just use a chalkboard because why not? There you go. Good. Chalkboarding time. So let's see. So we have so for let's call this video right. Video right. Even though that technically means virtual reality. In a bit.
You need to go.
2:45.
You have to brush your teeth, wash your face.
I get it, Mom. Mom. I get it already, please.
What time's the schedule car?
2:54. 2:54.
2:54. 而家仲未夠啊？15。
Cannot just.
We can do it another time if it's a bad time.
Alright,
I mean, I probably have
hang
to
on.
go really soon.
Yeah, but I just want to demonstrate. I still have like 15 minutes, but she wants to over elaborate shit. So we're gonna call that video right and video wrong, and we're gonna have the first video, like the first passcode, where it's going to display. It's gonna be like a 4-digit display thing, and you have 4 options in here where you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blah blah. You know, you kind of know the gist for that essentially. And we'll have one video here. We have one playlist here, one playlist here, one playlist here, and one playlist here. We're gonna call this video. Let's say the passcode is like 2, 1, 3, 4 or something like that. Like this. So this is the passcode that we're gonna go for. Hang on. Let me see. I'm just quickly checking on stuff. Okay, there you go. So this is gonna be video right 1. Hang on. Let me just check. 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. So this is gonna be video right 1, and this is gonna be video wrong 1, video wrong 1, and video wrong 1. All of these the video right will bring you to another video called PS4 2 or something like that. So it's gonna do the same thing, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. And then we have another box here, another playlist, another 4 different playlists that are properly relabeled, and then all the ones that are, and then you get the point. It continues on until it gets to the right one. For the wrong ones, what will happen is that it will just simply lead you to a fake. It will basically lead you to a fake one that makes it look like you may have put in the right one or not, but you don't know. So you just have another set of 4. And regardless of what you regardless of what you type in here, these are all wrong. And they will both of these would lead to video wrong 3 and then video wrong 4. Like that, basically. So if this is VR1, VR3, VW4, VW2.
Okay, so I joined. I saw that part, and my phone crashed, and I mean it died, and but I joined, and my microphone went silent. So now I'm out of the. I'm not watching the stream, but I understood the concept.
You understand the concept,
and it's actually the idea really good. No comments. It's perfect. It's conceptually really good and solid. The only thing is like you got to think about how to implement it. Now, are you gonna do like you're gonna like drop some like hints and like tips? And you have
yes,
to,
I will drop. Of course. The people are not gonna just check it and just like do checks like that.
There are many ways of doing that.
No, there's a really dead obvious way.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just so it's accessible, right?
It's very dead obvious. Hang on. Let me find the actual track itself. If I can find it.
Hey, two people came here, and it's Cubalt and it's
Dark One.
It's Dark One.
1001. Dark 1001.
Has he joined your stream before?
I don't know. I could have
Oh, hello, Dark One. Welcome him in.
Welcome.
Yeah.
The stream is gonna be ending soon, so apologies. Hang on, let me just check some things. Still 6 people watching. Why are people interested in this?
No idea. Walt said this isn't Line Rider, and you're right. But what Argon was demonstrating was a way of having like a choose your adventure sort of track, where like basically you do decision based on what you want to do. So like you come to a turning point and it's like either go to the right or go to the left, and then you click on the actual video, which takes you to the next video, and that way it branches out the story. I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you guys have Netflix accounts, but
well, okay.
But
here's the thing. This is actually based on Markiplier. No. Actually, it actually is based on another one where it wasn't. For a while, I got into this whole like phase where I wanted to just watch endless videos of people escaping from security. And there was this interactive one where they actually like basically said, "Oh, should we hide here or should we go and run?" and stuff like that, and it was really cool to watch.
Unfortunately, I assume it was scripted.
Yeah.
Bender Snatch is the Netflix movie. And you can choose your adventure as you go along, and there are also like a bunch of books, right? Which is like, if you want to do this, jump to page 42.
Yes! Oh my god! The Goosebumps ones, not the Goosebumps books. There's one book like that.
I mean, we live in different countries, so culturally there might be a
difference. There might be a different,
the concept remains the same.
The concept remains the same, yes.
that's what Arglin is doing. He's making a thing like that, and what he was showing me with the chalkboard, which is so much, was basically the different paths, like because he there's a part, if I understand it correctly, there's like
Yes,
you write in
it's
a
2:30. It's
passcode, and
2:30.
so
Give me two, give me
every
2 minutes.
single
媽媽叫你
click
查一查
takes
牙
you
啦。
either to the right place or the wrong place, and then at the end, I mean, he's gonna lay out clues and whatnot so that it's not so easy
Yeah,
to find
yeah.
out. But like, it's just gonna be like a cool sort of thing. You should definitely have that as like near the ending, like
Oh, yeah,
before
of
the
course.
final boss.
Of course, of course. Well, I mean, it is basically the ending to escape. Because like I'm gonna have the okay. I think I sent screenshots before in the past. Let me actually send let me just try to find some of the actual tracks, or at least some screenshots that I had. Let's see. Own art track making. I think track making. No, not here. What was it? What was it called? What was it called? Was it in Scenery Showcase? It wasn't in Scenery Showcase. Map. Hang on.
We don't have time, man.
Yes, I get it. I don't know where it is anymore, but like essentially, I actually did send a screenshot of like a map that I had a while back. But yeah, I already alluded the whole idea. It's going to start off with basically it was gonna start off with like random branches where it would go up and down, and it would continue on, and it would stop, and it like we have another path like this, and it would stop like this, and you'll have another one. So basically, this was basically a lot of guess and check, which is fairly simple. But the ending is gonna be a lot more difficult because the ending is gonna wrap up. He's gonna fly. The rider flies up, and he just hangs on. The rider just hangs up on this on this line here, and then the passcode is here. And like if you get a wrong one, he falls back down. If you get the right one, a platform appears and he rides off.
Ooh, cool.
So yeah, that was the whole concept of that. But anyways, I need to head off now. So it was a fun stream.
See you.
All
A lot
right.
of people joined towards the end.
Yeah, rip. But it's fine, man.
Maybe another time, you know.
Oh, of course, yeah, sure. But anyways, have a wonderful day, everyone.